Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time we have top 10 virtual reality or MMORPG manhwa. I love this type of manhwa where the main character spends most of his time inside of a game, especially if it's virtual reality, and for that reason I decided to compile some of my favorites, so hopefully you can find something good for you to read. If this video helps you out or if you simply want to help, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you're a fan of anime, manga or manhwa content. Without further delay, let's get into the top 10. Number 10 comes with Sleeping Rancor. After 15 hours of hunting, the main character asked to rest for a while, and after 30 seconds, he had to get up again and started hunting. Actually, he has a special skill. Thananos' narcolepsy skill is activated. Pay close attention to the story of the Godbrain class, the descendant of Thananos. To give you a better idea of what this story is really about, the main character sleeps in-game because time is slower there. And because that's all he does, he gets a God rank class for sleeping 10,000 hours in-game. Now obviously this is an extremely overpowered class, so the main character quits his job and decides to game full-time and get money from the game. The art is amazing on this one, and so is the story. You will see the main character grinding levels, getting new skills and new items, and meeting a lot of side characters, which to be honest so far are really good and not annoying. So far there is no official translation for this work, but you should definitely check it out when it does. In number 9 we have Ranker's Return 2021. The reason it's the 2021 it's because it's a remake with better art and it's ongoing while the other one has stopped. During the early years of the hottest MMORPG called Arena, the world's top ranker Melee God vanished, after setting every possible record in the virtual world. In the real world, this deadly melee damage dealer was our main character, who simply deleted his character and quit his hobby to finish mandatory military service and inherit his father's company. This future dissolves within 2 years when a business rival makes his father go bankrupt. He struggles to make ends meet with a string of part-time jobs, but his best friend has a better idea. He urges him to conquer the arena once again and earn a cushy living as a gaming celebrity. Vowing to strike it rich and avenge his father, the former melee god returns to the arena as a newbie, only this time he's out for blood. We always love to see a former ranker go back into the game. Much like the last one, the main character goes for the grinding of levels, but this has a few twists, like the pet that the main character receives. A great story paired with great art. The official translations are over on Tapitoon, so if you feel like this might be the work for you, go give it a try. Number 8 comes with Taming Master. The main character may look like your average college student, but in the harsh VR world of K-Land, he's Ian, a mighty level 93 archer. So when he suddenly resets his character, everyone thinks he's totally nuts. What they don't realize is that he has unlocked a powerful new hidden class. Now taming monsters is tough and leveling up is a slog, but when his VR-loving teacher threatens to fail him, he has just 2 months to level up and achieve glory as one and only Taming Master. To give you a better rundown, the main character plays this game called Kylan, which is extremely difficult to level in. Even though that's the case, he's level 93, but while hunting he finds a hidden class and to get it he has to reset his character, so he starts from scratch, only this time he has a hidden class. I always love this type of stories where the main character has a different class or even takes a different route than most would, so you know for a fact that I love Taming Master. Pair that with the fact that the main character can have pets and monsters, this is truly a work I enjoyed reading, and I'm sure many of you out there will love it too. The official translation is over on Tapas, so if you want to give it a chance, definitely go read it. In number 7 we have Mystic Musketeer. The main character is a paraplegic ex-sniper and is getting a fresh start in the VR game Middle-earth. He hopes to become a powerful player and earn enough money to afford surgery, but there's a small problem. An untimely logout leaves him playing as a Musketeer, the game's most ineffective class. Luckily, he's able to use his real-life sharpshooting skills to take Musketeering to new heights. As his unprecedented progress turns heads and prompts new quests, he thinks he's got a shot at success, but he may have just landed himself directly in danger sites. Having a character use his real-life skills in-game is something I always enjoy seeing, and it's not often we see a main character that is a sniper, so Mystic Musketeer is a work I really enjoyed. The way that the main character thinks and does his quests is out of the ordinary, which makes everyone around him question what he's doing, but even then, you can say for certain that the main character is smart and definitely overpowered. This is a work you definitely do not want to miss out on, so if you're looking for the official translation, it's over on Tapas. Number 6 comes with Gourmet Gaming. The main character suffers from a rare disorder that makes it impossible for him to stop eating. Despite strict diet and exercise, his weight is now life-threatening. As a last resort, his doctor recommends a unique treatment, Athena, a VR game where one can eat as much as they want without consequences. Inside Athena, all food tastes real, but earning it is a no-cake walk. In order to live, he must go on the ultimate fantasy gourmet adventure. This is definitely a different type of work. The main character has no desire to become stronger or even level up. He just wants to experience the most food he can inside of the game, but because that's not something most people do in games, he ends up getting quests and titles that no one else has. One aspect of this series that really captivated me is the main character's joy while eating. It's very well drawn and you almost feel the same enjoyment he feels while playing the game. This is a must read in the virtual reality genre, so head over to Tapas for the official translation and give it a read. In number 5 we have the Strongest Florist. Even though he's built like a fighter with a fearsome face, the main character would love nothing more than to become a florist instead. Unfortunately, his overbearing father disapproves, pushing his son to become an MMA fighter instead. He enters the virtual reality game New World to escape his father's ambitions, but he'll be able to realize his dreams. Much like the last title, the main character enters the game not with the goal of actually playing and leveling up, but to become a florist, which he can't be in his real life. Don't be deceived though, just because it's not his goal doesn't mean he doesn't get stronger or that he doesn't level up. You will definitely be able to see that as well in this work. The comedy is definitely a highlight for me in this work because you can see the contrast between the main character's face physique against his actual intentions. A great work that you should definitely read. Number 4 comes with Overgeared Remake. Just like number 9, this one is a remake of the original with better art and overall better execution of the story. The main character with the nickname Greed is an unlucky man in life and a low-level player in the popular VR game Satisfy, but he finds a powerful item that earns him a rare legendary class title, Magma's successor. He's now a skilled blacksmith who can forge unique weapons and equip the game's most powerful gear. Greed resolves to use his new abilities to achieve fame and fortune, but as his very existence begins to stir up trouble in Satisfy, he realizes that his life, as a legend, may be more than he bargained for. Having a rare class in this type of work is always a must, and somewhat a cliche at the moment, but having a rare class in the production field is much less popular and something I love reading. Even though the main character is trying to sell this book that gives a rare class at first, he ends up getting the class instead, and this gives way to a wonderful story. If you haven't read Overgeared by now, definitely give it a chance and you can go over to Tapas for the official translation of this work. In number 3 we have I'm Destined For Greatness. In the real world, the main character has a boring low-effort life, but as a virtual reality gamer, he lives for a harsh challenge. Why become the best player in the world's hardest game if you're going to do it the easy way? Warrior? Nope. Rogue? Nah. He wants to reach number 1 as a blacksmith or even better yet, unemployed. Unfortunately for him, his natural skills keep interfering and this game likes him way too much. Seriously, how the hell did he end up becoming the god of luck? I can really connect with the main character. He wants to be the best in the game that he's playing, but not in the easy way. He prefers the hard way. One of the aspects of this work that I really like is the hidden quests and hidden NPCs all over the world that the main character finds. He doesn't just grind and kill monsters, but there's a kind of a lore behind it. This is a great work to read in the virtual reality genre, so if you're as much a fan as the genre as I am, definitely give it a try. Once again, the official translations is over at Tapas. Number 2 comes with legendary Moonlight Sculptor. This title is not new, and most of you already know about it, but let me showcase it for the ones that don't. The main character lives with his grandmother in poverty, working part-time and trying to make ends meet. One day he enters a virtual reality game called Royal Road. Why? To earn money. Though he wants to earn money through the game, he's only a sculptor that makes very little. From getting free lunches by flirting with NPCs, to grinding day and night to level up his skills, he's determined to create an avatar that can save his family from hardship. Similar to Overgeared, the main character has a production class instead of a normal one. This time not as a blacksmith, but as a sculptor. Even though this may sound boring, the story is very interesting and full of action. I especially like the class quests. They seem like fun and something that I haven't seen in many works. The official translation is also over on Tapas, where you can read this amazing story about a normal guy with a sculpture class trying to take on the world. And in number 1 we have Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Again, this is not a new title, but it's definitely a must read of the genre. when you go from level 99 to level 1 and start all over again. The main character plays a game called Lucid Dreams. He has the strongest character in this game, but one day he's killed by someone he doesn't know, losing all of his equipment and even his level. The story then follows the main character from level 1, gaining back his powers and making friendships along the way. For me, it took me a while to actually get into this, the reason being that the main character is kind of annoying, which made me not want to read it. But once I forced myself past that initial stage, hardcore leveling warriors showed me an incredible story, great fights, amazing characters, and even some good comedy. A great combination that leads to this being one of the best virtual reality stories out there. Without a doubt, this is a work you must not pass out on, so definitely go give it a read. Now guys, this is the top 10 virtual reality or MMORPG manhwa. Did you find any manhwa that you haven't read yet? Did you like it? If this video helped you in any way, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to activate the bell so you don't miss any video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.